Hi there, everyone. Welcome to LatinoBuilt's virtual training. This one is technology training for construction. We're pleased to have David Molina, who is one of our board members at LatinoBuilt Association, and he is the owner of Molina's Construction Company. This training will be recorded. Please make sure that you are muted for the duration of the training. And for all questions, we ask that you utilize the chat feature, which is down in your bottom screen on the menu there. Use that for all questions, and we will answer them throughout the presentation. And feel free to ask your questions in Spanish and in English. And I will give it over to David.
You would do it in Spanish, Leanne?
Please.
All right, sounds good. Bienvenidos a todos. Feliz jueves. Esta presentación es de tecnología en la construcción. Aquí nuestro presentador, David Molina, miembro de la mesa directiva de LatinoBuilt. Y bienvenidos a todos. All right, so you want to turn it over to me?
Yes, all you.
All right, let me share my screen here. All right, have you shared? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Okay, perfect. You guys can see all of that, I guess. All right. Okay, perfect. So my name is Dave Molina, president owner of Molina's Construction Company. This is my handle for Instagram and Twitter. That's my email if you need to reach me. Classes on technology training for construction. I'm really going to focus on two major technologies, but I'll talk a bit about two other ones as well. So really a few that might be helpful to your business. David Molina, presidente y dueño de Molina's Construction Company. Ese es mi arroba David C. Molina en Instagram y en Twitter. Si pueden comunicar conmigo ahí. Mi correo electrónico david@molinas.co. El entrenamiento se va a enfocar en construcción, en tecnología, pero les voy a dar más que nada cómo se usan las diferentes tecnologías que existen para sus compañías y sus negocios para que no se atrasen. Y es bueno para ahorita lo que está pasando ahorita con el coronavirus, de que tiene mucha gente trabajando remote y en oficinas a diferentes tecnologías. Vamos a dejar tiempo para la presentación. Esta presentación es una hora para que pregunten preguntas, ¿ok? All right. Can you guys see that? Real quick, just like who is David y quién es David? So yo soy presidente dueño de Molina's Construction Company. That's what I'm doing right now. Who's Dave Molina? Previously to this, I was running Operation Code, which is a startup. OperationCode.org is a technology startup. And so I was founder, grew it from just one website, one user to 7,000 folks on Slack worldwide with chapters all over the world to a board of directors and a nonprofit. And that was for 4 years, 2014, 2018. Prior to that, I was a captain in the Army at Dover Air Force Base. I was an aide-de-camp as a lieutenant at the 104th Division. Prior to that, I was a private. I was an enlisted soldier. And prior to that, I kind of cut my teeth at a startup called Bilingual Hire that I helped found as the chief technology officer, building it in WordPress and ultimately in Ruby on Rails. And I get a degree for political science. So, un poquito de mí. ¿Quién es David Molina? Ahorita soy presidente y dueño de Molina's Construction Company. Antes que eso, fui fundador y director ejecutivo de una organización que se llama Operation Code, operationcode.org. Fui fundador, la crecí de un usuario, una página web, 7,000 miembros en Slack mundial, con capítulos en todo el país, en todo el mundo, en Okinawa, Alemania, todos lugares. Antes que eso, fui capitán en el ejército, en Dover Air Force Base. Fui teniente como aide-de-camp a un general, fui asistente de un general. Antes de eso, fui un private como soldado. Y antes de eso fui cofundador y CTO con Edith Molina en Bilingual Hire, una aplicación que la hice en WordPress y últimamente la hice en Ruby on Rails, aprendí mucho de tecnología en eso. Y yo agarré un degree, un BA de Ciencias Políticas de Oregon State University. La primera que quiero hacer es una conversación. Ustedes ya todos están aquí. The first conversation I want to have is with Zoom. I think you guys are all on it. This half the battle in using Zoom is just getting on it. I will just sort of preface by saying that I live by the philosophy of do anything is better than nothing. An old sergeant used to tell me one time, I have it written here on my office wall, for God's sake, do something, son, even if it's wrong. And he actually was a major colonel, retired, good friend of mine. And so with that being said, in construction, you guys know this, it's same thing applies. The owner is not expecting you to complain up. The owner is expecting you on a contract to fix the problem and complain, maybe not down, but fix it at your level, right? So with Zoom and any of these technology I'm going to talk about, there's no right or wrong reason. A lot of it's on Google, YouTube channels. But I want to just preface by saying that no one technology you might use might be good. Some of it might be better than others. But at the end of the day, you want to use some technology. Use something. Use everything. Go in there, break it. Go in there, refine it, make it better. But keep pushing forward because the technology is always changing. Years ago we all used to use, Cisco, maybe GoToMeeting. A little while ago, maybe we were using Skype, and today we're using Zoom because it's very friendly, right? You can do it on your phone. You can walk around, do walkthroughs. One thing that I've seen a lot with Zoom is, especially right now with COVID-19, is a lot of the contracts are saying we're going to do walkthroughs using Zoom. So exactly how we're all logged in right now, they're going to do it with their phone. They're going to walk around and do a Zoom walkthrough. You're going to just like this, how you're doing it. You're going to see what's going on. And one of the things you can do is right here in your, everybody, I can't figure it out. When you go to your Zoom and you're all on it right here, there's a section called participants. Okay. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see my screen? Yes? Yeah, okay. So you guys see that right there? So let's say I'm the owner of the company, right? And you guys are remote. Leanne is my, remote, executive assistant. David is my, foreman. Stephanie's my superintendent. Okay, we're having a conversation here. You can actually raise your hand. You see that right here? This little button right here. You can lower your hand when you're having conversations. You can mute me and unmute people, just like this video.
Hold on. I'm not, apparently it's only showing your slide deck. It's not quite showing your Zoom screen.
Huh. Let me, oh, new share. Well, that is just hilarious. Training on Zoom. So it didn't do. I can.
Why don't we look at it in just in our own box, and you can explain, kind of tell them where to look.
All right. So everybody who's when you have Zoom open, the key thing when you have Zoom open is a section when you do a presentation just like the one I'm doing right now, is if you click and you hover over the button that says participants, it's the third button from the left. When you hit it.
Hold on, we have to stop sharing your page.
Okay.
So can you put it back to regular view?
Oh, to regular?
Yeah.
To your, okay, there it is. All right. If you guys, we're all on this sort of classroom environment, operating environment, right? We're all remote. The key button you want to look for is a button called participants. So can you guys all see that?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to stop right there real quick. So antes de nada, la primera tecnología que quiero hablar es de Zoom. Y la razón que les quiero hablar de Zoom es porque Zoom es video. Y video es ahorita bien fuerte lo que está pasando ahorita en la construcción, porque como todo el mundo está remote y ya no hay walkthroughs en la construcción físicamente, están haciendo Zoom walkthroughs. So ahí el superintendent, el project manager va a pasar, yo hice 2 de estos. Y ponen la Zoom en su de esta. Y ahorita todo el mundo está usando Zoom. No están usando Skype, no están usando otras tecnologías. Todo el mundo está usando Zoom. Zoom es la que está pegando ahorita. es la que está más, es gratis, una presentación es gratis, 45 minutos gratis. Si quieres usar el plan, puedes usarlo, pero es súper bien. Y la está haciendo el walkthrough y el vale está caminando y está presentando todas las condiciones. You know, conditions 1, general conditions 1, y luego 2, y luego 3, aquí va a ser la utilities, está caminando. Y tú, como tu cámara, tu foreman, tu superintendent, están viendo así la cámara. Y lo que quieren ver es en Zoom un botón que se llama Participants. Cuando cliqueas el botón Participants, salen todos los que están participando en el video. El otro botón que tiene que estar importante para que miren, y yo que ustedes hagan esto, cuando miran los nombres, David Ruela, Stephanie Flores, Lian Petrón, busquen esos nombres en Google a ver quién son esas compañías, porque no todos los foremen, uno de ellos lo hizo, el otro no lo hizo. Te dicen, vea tu nombre, cliquea donde está More y ponle Rename. Entonces yo le voy a poner así, Molinas Construction. Molinas Construction. Ok, todos miren donde dice Participants. Look where your participants are. Y clica Rename. ¿Ven donde dicen así? Can you see? Can you do that? So, Leanne, why don't you try it? David, Stephanie, calen eso. Cliquen en su nombre y púchale a la mano derecha. Va a salir More, más. Cliquean en More y ve donde dice Rename. Y todos pongan ahí el nombre de la compañía. Ok, Gordian, David Ruelas, ok, bueno. All right, Stephanie, lo cambiaste todo el nombre. Nomás cambia, así como David Ruelas, coma, y pone el nombre de tu compañía, Ruby Heating and Cooling. So I'll rename. Stephanie, change it to just Stephanie, your first and last name, comma, and then your company name, Ruby Heating and Cooling. Go ahead and do that. All right, good to go. So not everybody, half of the walkthroughs did it and half of them didn't do it. Half of them did it, just kept first name, last name. So you were sort of at odds, you know, Google, figure out who else is there, who you're competing with. Are they in finishings? Are they civil contractors? Are they electrical? Who are they? Where can I use them else? Where can we team together on other projects? So bien importante que cuando hagan esto, you know, cambie, no todos lo van a hacer, pero muchos sí lo hacen así, and just know how to do that, renaming. La otra cosa es, cuando estén ahí, usen el chat. If you hover over donde dice Stephanie, por ejemplo, Stephanie is on there, and hover your mouse from Stephanie to David. Y si haces eso, mero abajo, at the very bottom, it's going to say David, or everybody try that and try to message, and it'll say David M privately. Can you guys see that? All right. En eso, puedes tú mandarle un mensaje. This is the private message option between you and the foreman who's doing the walk, or your team, a private message. No one else can see it. Nadie lo puede ver. It's a private message. Pero si tú lo quieres poner, and I saw this, to everybody, todo el mundo, which is what the foreman is going to say, you want to hover over yourself. Go ahead and click over yourself, and it's going to say what? Everyone, right? Todos. Everybody see that? So I'm going to send a message to everyone. I'm going to say, voy a poner aquí, please let me know if you have any questions. Okay? Question mark. Everybody should have saw it right now. Everyone. Because it's written to everyone. I've hovered over myself. Please let me know if you have any questions. And at that point, Leanne, who is, you know, let's say she's with LatinoBuilt, she might ask, go ahead and try to question, Leanne. Pregunta la pregunta. Say, is there a small business goals? Go ahead and say that. And I'm going to be talking, and usually what you're going to do is you're going to see that there's going to be a second guy on that Zoom call, and on the Zoom call, and he may answer that question privately while the foreman keeps going, right? Usually going to be your small business guy on the company. And in this case, we're going to just respond and just say, yeah, it's 23%, right? Is there a person limit on time limit for free Zoom? Yeah, it's 45 minutes, right? 45 minutes free. Okay, one session, then restart. So I'm going to keep going, all right? Because I won't talk about another technology, but that's basically the gist on Zoom, okay? Es el gist, ¿no? De preguntas a todo el grupo y preguntas individualmente, privado. ten atención because everything I've seen, I've done 2 walkthroughs, I have been through Zoom. Saben usarlo, el chat, y saben cómo participar, all right? Any other questions on Zoom? Okay, if you have any other questions on Zoom, hand it back to me. I'm gonna share my screen. Leanne, I forgot how to, back to meeting. Photos. All right, I'm gonna share my screen again. All right, you guys saw that? This is my screen again. So Zoom is easy to use. You just go to the website. Can you guys see my screen right now? Zoom.us, you guys already saw it. So my recommendation, is it showing? Yeah, it's showing. My recommendation is you send this link, you purchase it if you want it, sign up is free, but you make sure that everybody on your team has it on their phone. I can open my phone up and right here, Zoom, it's one of my apps. That way you can do a Zoom call. You can also do, you can do any of the other apps, but Zoom is probably the best one. I like it. You can open it up, easy to use. Just like that on your phone, super easy, okay? All right, the next one I want to talk to you about is Google Drive. And Google Drive is an interesting one because it allows a business to get on the same sheet of music real fast, real quick, okay? I will give you an example of how I use it. Les voy a dar un ejemplo. Este es Google Drive. Google Drive es básicamente tu computadora enfrente de todos tus clientes, enfrente de tu equipo, tu clerk, tu asistente, etc., ¿no? So I'm going to close this up. I'm going to open up my Drive, okay? So I have quite a bit in Google Drive for Molina's, but I'll give you a perfect example, okay? You start with this section right here, the new button, donde está el plus, y lo puchas, y esto es lo que te va a comenzar everything Google Drive. Comienza primero con un folder y luego con los documentos, all right? So in the case of David, we're gonna start with equipment bids. And this is some of the equipment that we've purchased. Wacker Neuson, we've done Toyotas, we've done Toro, Terex, a lot of ones. And so let's say this is how we have it set up. So April, my assistant, went ahead and put the PDF documents of the quotes that we've gotten, and she created a Google Doc basically of the exact quote. So see this right here? It's going to Montana. Here's the details. Here's everything. So she took a quote, put it on this document just like this, and she's made edits to it. Hizo lo editó con el propósito de cuando yo le mande el nuevo proposal de un LRS, la marca LRS, de esta marca, lo que quiero mandar, ella puede ver aquí en Google Drive sin llamarme, en verificar que ya mandamos un quote y cuánto costó para eliminar todo el tiempo, toda la semana, ver quién lo vende. No sé si me expliqué. A lo mejor es un mal ejemplo. Let's see Selec. Es un mejor ejemplo. Selec. Aquí está un quote de Selec, una forklift que hicimos de 6,000 a 12,000 libras. El precio es, ponle que $100,000. Y esto es como Excel spreadsheet, ¿no? Ella, la April, puede editar este documento en Select, aquí. Por ejemplo, aquí en S-Series, yo lo puedo cambiar y puedo decir S-Series, minúscula. Aquí. Y puedo decir Share. Ella tiene acceso a esto, April, ¿verdad? So, en vez de mandar un documento Excel de tu computadora a la computadora de otra gente, o tu foreman, tu superintendent, sus equipos, tú puedes poner casi todo lo que es administración en Google Drive. Puedes poner tu spreadsheet aquí. Puedes poner Share. Puedo poner aquí, pone que Leanne. Ahí está, ¿ves? Y en cuanto yo diga que sí, Lian puede tener mi documento, yo digo send. Lian tiene el poder de editar ese documento. All right. So, es una forma de administrar las cosas lejanas sin que todos estén en la oficina. So, ahorita no hay nadie en la oficina, right? No one's here. No hay nadie con coronavirus, ¿eh? No hay nadie. Ahí se sentaba ella. So, ahí se sentaba April. Yo podía editar este documento, puedo dar información y April desde esa computadora puede editarlo. Ahorita no está aquí en la oficina. April's not here in the office. So, it's cool because things are getting done. We're using Google Drive. The documents, and ain't really anything else. I mean, let me close out of this one. I'll give you another example of Google Drive. Otro ejemplo de Google Drive. Timesheets. So, timesheets, usualmente todo el mundo dice, oh, ¿sabes qué? Y hay apps para timesheets, ¿no? Mucha gente los usa. Yo uso este. I use this timesheet system. It's real simple. It's very basic, but it's key. This is how I'm set up. She just started in March. You see that? What days she was, what start in, what end date, what hours, what does she do remote, and what does she work on, which department? Very simple. She edits it, that's it. She also has the power to come in here to see James and go, where was James in the field? How many loads did he do? What was the dirt? What was the delta? How much money did we make? Right? James doesn't have the power to come in here and change his own timesheet because it's based off the ticket receipts, right? So these are two documents that if I wanted to share, like right here, share with Leanne, because Leanne happens to be my bookkeeper, I could go here, Leanne, and share this one document. Now, there's only one thing I want to say real quick on just with Google Drive. If you give access to this document inside of a folder, you've given access to the folder. So what you want to do is go to your drive, equipment bids, and be very careful about the folder that you're going to share by clicking here. You see that? April is the only one right here, and myself, that have power and access to equipment bids inside of Google Drive for Molina's Construction. Does that make sense? So the one thing you want to be careful on these docs is just access. And access is key, okay? And you guys feel free to shoot me an email. You guys got my email on if any of this didn't make sense, okay? So that's Google Drive. Any questions here? You guys can, I think you guys can chat. You guys can click the chat button and send me another message. No chats, no messages? All right, we'll continue. All right, so next thing is your calendar. And I think by now you guys have figured out calendar. Leanne sent me an invitation on the calendar right here. And this is how I knew that today was a 3 o'clock call, 4 o'clock call. My work, my office. But a lot of these ones you can do through Zoom, invite people so that it's actually a Zoom call. So there was one, like Tina, for example, for 4 hours earlier today, we were doing a global call on GoToMeeting, very similar to Zoom. You can send an invite and it'll show up on your Google calendars just like this. So a lot of people use Microsoft. A lot of people use Gmail. By the way, Gmail and Google Business is the same thing. The only difference is you have a handle. You know, like david@molinas.co. Molinas.co is mi website, no? It could be David Molina, gmail.com. Trabajo lo mismo. It works the same, right? So that's how those invites work. Let me close out of here. I just want to give you a high level sort of these. This is my contract. The other one is this app that I use. I'm gonna demonstrate it on my phone, how it works. This app right here is Voxer. Raise your hand if you ever use the walkie-talkie. Levanta la mano si han usado un walkie-talkie. Un CB radio. No? Okay. So Voxer es esta aplicación. Hay para negocio y hay free. There's free and use. So I have Voxer. I don't use it on the construction side, but I've used it with Operation Code because I still stay in touch with some of the team members, the CEO and some of the other folks. So I'll open up Voxer. Just like this. Can you see that? And it's just a walkie-talkie app, pero let's say.
Chance, just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on Operation Code. Talking with the board, I'm talking with the community internally, and what we're seeing.
So that's how Voxer works. This is just an app that you can use. It's just like text. It's like voice. You can put photos. This was a photo that one of the other members of the team put out there. It's really good. We use it in this startup for Operation Code because like text or Zoom, once it's done, it's gone. None of us are gonna have time to go to YouTube. So in a startup where you're trying to get a lot of things going in a startup, we use the Voxer kind of halfway through building Operation Code, but it's really great because you can set up different channels with different people. And for Conrad and Lito's kind of an operations guy, and Conrad took over my spot as executive director, CEO. And then we can start, I can respond to conversations as well.
That's badass. That would be like.
So anyways, I respond to something, he responds, we can like, it's just an app, okay? So I wanted to share that with you. And let me go back to the app. All right, so there's that one. The next one I want to share with you guys is something called Slack. And I don't know how much more time we have, Leanne. Let me know. You guys see the screen? ¿Pueden ver la pantalla? Can you guys see the screen right there? Yeah? Okay. So this is an app called Slack. I think it froze. Let me see, hold on a second. Okay. All right, well, can you guys see that? All right. So Slack is an app that was used at another startup that I had. I don't use it for Molina's construction company, but I use it for American Society of Professional Estimators, where I'm on the board. And I'm still with Operation Code as well as the founder. I'm not in any leadership, but I still have visibility to a lot of things that happen. So this one has 6,600 veterans military from around the world on Slack. So Slack is kind of like Facebook, but it's very, very specific to the one thing you want. This is the Operation Code is the name of the Slack team per se, right? And once you have a Slack team, you can go here and you can hit invite people. You see that? Invite people to Operation Code. You can invite them to, one by one. You can give them a channel. You can do however you want, but you can invite them, okay? Settings, administration, all kinds of things. And you're wondering, how could you use that in your business? Well, for Operation Code, my last startup that I worked on for 4 years, we created different channels, okay? We had a Los Angeles channel, 80 people in Los Angeles, and here's the latest conversation, right? Cam, one of our guys down there, put this in there. Cam later wrote that. Sunday, March 22nd, Jump Stance joined Los Angeles along with Noah Cruz. You see that? Okay. You can also have direct messages with people. I had a direct message here with Tony. Okay. I'll stop right there. So la otra aplicación que les quiero hablar es de esta aplicación que se llama Slack. Y Slack es la aplicación que usamos para crecer Operation Code de nomás un miembro a 6,000, 7,000 miembros por todo el mundo. Cuando vas a Slack, a la página web de Slack, te va a pedir que nombres un nombre. En el caso de Operation Code, esta compañía se llamaba Operation Code. En Operation Code puedes entrar y puedes invitar más personas a Operation Code. En el caso de Operation Code, desarrollamos la página web para en vez de yo invitar a todo el mundo, tú puedes ir a la página web de Operation Code, puedes cliquear Join y con ese cliquear en Join, poner tu información, esta aplicación directamente te manda una invitación. Yo no tengo que hacer eso. Ni el CEO, ni el director ejecutivo, ni la mesa directiva tiene que mandar una invitación. Solamente se manda y es automático. All right. En Slack puedes tener todo esto, canales que puedes crear, canales en general. En general es el canal donde toda la conversación pasa en por todo el mundo, todos 6,000 miembros. Tanta conversación, ¿ves? Y cuando alguien se mete en la aplicación, tú puedes decir, bienvenidos, welcome, Brian Landry, Cecilia, y tener una conversación aparte de eso. Y tú dices, ¿cómo se puede usar en mi compañía? Bueno, Microsoft usa esta aplicación. Las compañías más grandes del mundo usan Slack o usan algo bien similar a esto. Porque necesitan una forma de comunicarse con tanta gente en toda la compañía, eliminando el correo electrónico, eliminando las llamadas, eliminando todos los mensajes, todo en una aplicación. Y en el caso de Operation Code, la usamos para crecer la organización y usamos para conversar y crecer la organización. Puedes tener conversación directamente con miembros en Slack. Me imagino como tu compañía, yo no la uso para Molinas porque somos bien poquitos, pero si tu compañía son 20 miembros, pueden poner Slack en su teléfono, lo pueden poner aquí en su desktop, y si quieren mandar un mensaje en general, hey, el cumpleaños de David Ruelas va a ser este viernes, se viene con chelas, vamos a tener barbecue para todos. ¿Y cómo se hace eso? Puedes ir al General Channel aquí, @ canal, así, channel, y va a notificar todas esas personas en ese canal. ¿Sí ven? Y ese va a ser un mensaje en el teléfono automáticamente, en el desktop, todo sale. Y va a notificar a todo el mundo por correo electrónico. Deja borrar aquí. Deja ir a otro canal. Este es el canal que tengo para Slack de otro startup aquí en Portland de artistas. Este es otro Slack que tengo que se llama PDX Startups. Puros startups de Portland. Este es otro de mi campaña cuando estaba corriendo para representante. Y este es otro Slack de la ASPE, American Society of Professional Estimators. Y hemos creado bastantes canales también aquí, privados de Mass Timber, Job Board, Career Board Members. ¿Ya? So aquí, por ejemplo, uno de los miembros de la mesa directiva dijo, hey, dice, I was just let go of security signs. ¿Ya? Ya no voy a tener acceso a mi negocio, solamente personal. Let me know. Pero en Slack no podemos conversar porque él tiene acceso a Slack. ¿Ya? Y yo le puse aquí, hey, definitivamente, cálate en Job Board. Hay este canal de Job Board, es hashtag Job Board, te manda ese canal, y todos tus canales se pueden crear nuevos. Mira, puedes poner aquí Job Channels, Browse Channels, y puedes crear nuevos canales. Create Channel. ¿Ves? Bien fácil. So, yo lo puse en Job Board, ese fue ahí, y fíjate cómo automatically lo agregó. So, in a company, you can have that. You can have field, you can have office, you can create all these channels. This guy, Scott Work, me mandó un email. Me dice, hey, David, quiero ser parte de ASPE. Oh, perfecto, eres estimator. Simón dice, ok, te mando una invitación. Te mando una invitación acá arriba. Invite people to ASPE. Lo invité. Llegó y dice, hey, estamos buscando un estimator. Ahí está. Y si alguien está aquí, Kenyon Crouch, yo me imagino que le mandó un mensaje. Message. Y ya está. Hey, Scott. ¿Verdad? Ok. La otra cosa en Slack es bien importante también es, tú puedes ir con esa persona, Kenyon, y puedes pucharle el botón call. ¿Sí ven eso? You can hit the call button. So, en una forma, Slack es como Zoom, pero no puedes compartir la pantalla. Es todo lo que es Zoom sin la pantalla. No puedes compartir pantallas. You can't share screens. Pero puedes hacer una call con Kenyon y es como una llamada digital, como WhatsApp. ¿Ok? All right. Those are the big ones. Slack, Boxer, Google Drive y Zoom. Okay. ¿Qué preguntas tienen? What questions do you guys have? I know that was a lot. Fue mucho. So I'll start with you, Leanne. What did I miss?
I'm just closing your screen really quickly. Okay, so I put the links that you touched on there, and then a couple questions are, so going back to Zoom, we've seen people using their logo also as a background on there. Could you touch on that and how a business might do that to stand out?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link here. This is how you do it. So I'll say it in Spanish. Como negociantes, estamos viendo muchos backgrounds en Zoom. Yo nomás hice Google ahorita, esta palabra, logo as background in Zoom. Y cuando tú pones eso, logo as background in Zoom, oh, privately, espérate. I send that privately. Everyone, hold on.
I sent it to everyone.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. So, cuando tienen ustedes preguntas, I want to emphasize this, and lo voy a decir en español. Como negociantes, si tú ves otra persona que hace algo, por ejemplo, pone un logo en Zoom atrás para stand out, a mí no me gusta, porque distrae de lo que está pasando. Pero si tú ves eso, quiero hacer énfasis. Google es su mejor amigo. Yo no uso Google, yo uso Firefox, pero es la misma cosa. Pongan lo que acabo de escribir ahorita, logo as background en Zoom, y hay no nomás la descripción, hay videos de cómo hacerlo. Videos en inglés, español, Chinese, todas las lenguas que puedes imaginarte. ¿Ok? Quiero hacer énfasis en eso. So, en este caso, I'm going to click on it, do it myself. I've not done it myself. I've seen others do it. You go to account settings, rooms, upload new image. Okay. There you go. Account settings. So you have to go to room management, Zoom settings, account settings. So if I'm in mine, I'll go to Zoom, view, account settings. Where's my account settings at? Video setting. Virtual background, profile, edit my profile. Are you guys able to see my screen or no? Okay. Settings. Profile. Stand by. All right. Share your screen with me real quick. Leanne? All right, did I do it? No, I didn't do it. No.
Hold on, I don't have, apparently I don't have that in this computer.
Okay.
Right now, I haven't allowed my computer to do that.
Did my image change? I just did it. Did it? Can you see it? Oh, there it is. All right. That was a fair question. Go ahead and knock it out. All right. Did it change my picture? I did it on my end. Maybe it's too slow.
Not yet.
Okay, so where you want to go, where edit profile picture. Let me turn the video off. All right, can you guys see that image that's just there?
So there is a little arrow next to the stop video button that if you guys didn't see, and it should pop up with choose a virtual background on the drop down menu. So once you have it uploaded into your account, you can choose virtual background. My computer apparently is not letting me right now. Apparently I need to update my my browser for for this computer.
Here, let me interject here. Everybody has Zoom, right? Todos tienen Zoom. Vayan a su pantalla de Zoom, a su administración. Cuando vayan a donde dice, vayan a su pantalla y pongan zoom.us, ¿ok? Zoom.us. Todos, calen eso. Les voy a mandar el URL, ¿ok? Es esto. Zoom. Todos cliquen en ese. Y van a hacer login, ¿ok? Van a hacer login y a mero arriba del login va a salir su nombre. David Molina, Stephanie, David Ruelas. Ahí adentro dice change o delete. Puchan en donde dice change y cambien el logo de lo que quieran hacer. ¿Quieren poner el logo de su negocio? Pongan el logo de su negocio. ¿Ok? Entonces hagan save, lo van a actualizar y se va a quedar ahí lo que ustedes pongan. ¿Ok? Y luego vayan para atrás a su Zoom, a su llamada de Zoom, a la foto donde está, donde dice David Molina, donde dice Jenny, donde dice mute, púchale los 3 botoncitos, el elipsis. Púchale los 3 botoncitos elipsis y ponle donde dice edit profile picture. Y va a salir el que acaban de subir en su profile. En el caso mío puse un logo que puse ahí de Google Drive y es el que puse save y ahí está. All right? Ya nomás si quieren pagar la pantalla, el video, pueden poner stop video y ahí va a salir el logo. ¿Sí ven? So, vayan al profile, us04web.zoom.us, cambien ahí su logo, ya sería su negocio, su logo. Vayan para atrás a Zoom a la llamada, busquen notar su nombre, Stephanie o Jenny o Lian, y cambien el edit profile. Y pueden, cuando lo apaguen la pantalla, ahí va a salir su logo. That was one question. What was the other question, Leanne? Why is Slack better than using regular email?
Yes.
So Slack is better than using regular email. That was originally the mission of Slack, to kill email. And it works because versus in an email where you get a to-do list with my sales intern, right? Mm-hmm. We're talking about Facebook, we're talking about Instagram, things that we got to do, right? So on Facebook, we're talking about, and I shared it with her. Hey, Dewey, I'm going to call. I'm going to call you back. Oh, I already spoke to him. I told him I would call him after. I'm almost done with this call. Okay. So right here is the conversation. You see that? Can you guys all see that? Mm-hmm. The only person this is being shared with is Haley at the University of Washington. You see that? There are 2 emails here. But here's the key. You can click on the name just like that, and you would know that the University of Washington, UW, she's going to edit files. Okay?
Right. There you
puede editar este documento. Y por qué cosa no puede es comment. Y puede comentar, pero no puede editar. This one is edit. This is comment. ¿Sí? Lo puedo cambiar cuando yo quiero. ¿Por qué? Porque yo soy el administrador de esto. Aquí dice is owner. Y cuando
But
quiero...
just view.
Ya, y nomás pueden ver, es este. Si pueden ver, nomás pueden ver, pero no pueden editar, no pueden comentar, no pueden hacer nada. Es como mandarlos un email. Okay?
There's also the owner settings at the bottom where you could prevent editors from changing access. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are really important too. Si tú piensas que tu staff o tu foreman va a agregar más gente sin tu permiso y tú quieres controlarlo, puedes poner aquí, prevent editors. Otra gente que invite a otra gente. Y la última, disable options, básicamente no pueden hacerlo download, no pueden imprimirlo, no pueden hacer nada. So, esto está importante también. A mí, como es de la Universidad de Washington, ventas, estudiante, casi no me importa esto. Es ok, puedo invitar más gente, no me puede hacer daño. Save, se aguarda, ahí está. Okay? All right. Jenny, you're good with that?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Stephanie, you have any questions? Preguntas?
I don't think so. You went over everything.
Okay. Leanne, I'll turn this back over. Or David, Relas? David, you there?
Sorry, I was on mute. Can you hear me now?
Yep, perfect.
Okay. Yes, no, I'm good. Thank you very much.
All right, awesome. Leanne, I'll turn this back over to you.
Okay, great. Thank you everybody for participating. It was great. I will send out this recording of this video if you need to touch anything, as well as links to that and David's contact information for anybody who has additional questions for him. Other than that, thank you. Gracias.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Later. You too.